the relationships between the prosecutor and the defense depends very much on the cooperation and the participation between both of them among cases, criminal justice system, and the society. And coming to a mutual agreement between them, sometimes we run into an opposition. And I want to know how many of you out there know what I mean, that the prosecutor and the defense attorney sometimes, when reaching an agreement to resolve a case, come to an opposition. The opposition they usually come to is called the adversarial conflict. It's a conflict that occurs into our adversarial system, to say. Another thing, the prosecutor has a more, what I say, have an advantage of what is the prosecutor advantage over a defense attorney, that which sometimes breaks the client's confidentiality. See, the defense attorney, by law, have something that's called client's confidentiality, and the defense attorney supposed to have this confidentiality between them and their clients. But sometimes, if a prosecutor requests a grand jury hearing for witnesses, what it does, it brings in all the witnesses on the defense side to testify in front of a grand jury. And when this happens, the client confidentiality is somehow, what I say, the confidentiality agreement is not such an agreement between them. The agreement actually been broken once the prosecutor bring the case into grand jury. The agreement between you and your lawyer for contractuality actually is being broken now. So what's going on here, that's why they call it adversarial system, justice system we have here. And but now, when the prosecutor does request a grand jury hearing of a criminal case, on a criminal case, a lot of times he used discreet. He's very discreet. He's used discretion. Presenting a criminal case in front of a grand jury, because he knows that it's a possibility, that he can lose the case too with a grand jury. That's why some cases are no bill and either don't have enough evidence. So it can work either way, far as this is the way attorneys and prosecutors work together. Now, the defense attorney, on the other hand, the defense attorney always supposed to inform his clients right and wrong in the court, preventing him to do crimes inside the court, like perjury. Now, if a defense attorney have a client that's talking to him and it sounds like he may commit perjury in the court, it's the responsibility of the defense attorney to talk him out of it, letting him know that perjury is a crime. My lesson also is on. However, both the prosecutor and the defense attorney are public image. And this is true that they are public image. And once they become public images, these images of them are influenced by the media, such as television, movies, newspaper, or what's sold for you. And what they do, they either persuade the case, influence the case somehow, or sometimes the media try to shape the case to what they expect of the case or what should be done. So when they become public images, and sometimes we need public images case because society cannot actually believe what happened. So we need more input. And whether you know it or not, these influences of media influences, whether it's television, internet, movies, newspaper, what have you, these media influences is really taken upon, and people are really taken into a case. They are listened to, whether you know it or not. That's why they say, I hate the media because the media influenced the case this way and that way. And that's why some people have problems with media attention. But a lot of time media attention is into real serious cases, that call that attention. Now, when we talk about another part of this lesson is when we talk about the prosecutor and defense, right? But now we are talking another relationship, not between them, but opposite between them. Okay? Now we're going to talk about the facts of corrupt cases or corruption in our and processing or the proceeding or between the prosecutor and the defense attorney. We're going to talk about the facts of corruption and this adversarial system we have here in America. Like sometimes you may hear people say, the prosecutor took campaign donations, for politician cases, politician crimes. When they commit a crime, sometimes the prosecutor will just think about the donations and stuff and just ignore what some of the politician crimes are. And on the other hand, you'll find the defense attorney, they more using improper influences, to win their case. So they go by, when a person go by any measurement to win a case, a lot of times these is what you call corruption into the system. In order for us to change that, we have to, eliminate those type of strategies in order to have a fair system.